yourself with no much intentions. Today is currently August 9th, 2025, and it's currently 8:21 p.m.
No, that's the truth on me, goddammit. My content, everybody, that's okay.
It's not. To the genuine ones with no much intentions, I truly hope all is well in your end, and I truly hope that you continue to find peace within regards to who gave up on you, or what you during your journey, or even said that you didn't have potential. You matter and you are worthy. My content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. I love to talk about love.
No, that's the truth on me, goddammit. I never talk about love.
Always be yourself with no misintentions. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And that's okay. But always be yourself with no misintentions. And I say that respectfully. Love is real, love is one of a kind with the right one actually for you.
Love is real, love is one of a kind. What the right one truly for you.
You know, the lies someone didn't have to tell. Discouraging you wasn't part of their vision. Who would have knew that time can truly heal open wounds? You know, a future so real, someone keeping it real, only to realize true love wasn't toxic. Someone meeting you halfway to maintain your smile, didn't have to get physical to kick you down. The energy is different because someone truly showed you when the world was against you, they got your back, up close in person, behind closed doors, truly cheering you on. Even days when you had good days, bad days, misunderstanding days, only to realize, hold on one second, the love of your life was never competition. You know, because someone brought peace into your life. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's because moments. Someone gave you butterflies when you least expected. Got you falling in love like, hold on one second. How you felt when you first met someone with good intentions. That energy is different. How someone got you coming out your comfort zone. Someone wasn't misleading you with pain, only while someone's really keeping it real with you every single day when it came to healthy love. You know that real love? It was that full on type of love. That direction, and when it came to your heart, someone had the key, only was they wasn't trying to fumble you. Only was, hold on one second, someone saw you, not to overlook you. How your past is living your reality today. Something that you wasn't running from, but God truly allowed you to heal those wounds when it came to keeping the real. That, hold on one second, true love wasn't supposed to abuse you that day. You know, when it comes to a future, you know, because your past don't live your reality today. How God had your arms open when you least expected, with the right person holding you down. Only to realize the, hold on one second, God never overlooked you when it came to that prayer that day. How God really showed you better days ahead, allowing yourself to believe in faith when you least expected, to have confidence, to step out on faith. That energy is different when it comes to boundaries and growth and maturing. Hold on one second, God was fixing your crown to show you why you can give up on yourself when it comes to unconditional love. How someone brought you balance when it comes to, hold on one second, meeting you halfway. I may not make sense to the average person, but true love was in malicious intentions, only to realize the love of your life truly was showing you how they met you halfway.
No, that's a train of thought for me, you know, because love is real, love is one of a kind, with the right one truly for you.
No, for real, for real. You know, because when that right person comes into your life, not only do they see you, they respect you. Having a cake and eat it too wasn't part of vocabulary. Someone saying that God didn't mislead them. Only was the, hold on one second, someone's actually held that day to keep it real with you the most healthiest way, regardless they came from poverty and pain. Someone's capable, able, being emotionally available, allowing you to feel that it was okay to be comfortable in your own skin. You gained the love of a best friend, a business partner. Everybody's walk of life ain't the same. Someone wasn't trying to humiliate you when it came to your future. That energy is different. How you had a little insecurity problems. The outside world didn't know about it, but who would have knew the love of your life allowed you to have a safe place in their arms? That energy is different because they wasn't trying to mislead you with mind games. You know, psychic free, but when it comes to your mental health, that energy is different. Someone always pray for somebody just like you. And only to realize this chapter actually made sense when it comes to a future so true. You know, they say fairy tales not real, but God was keeping it real because divine timing actually works when you least expect it. The love of your life actually walked into your life at the right time, not to overlook you, but to truly bring you peace. That ain't just different when it comes to your confidence, stepping out on faith. I'm not your genuine love respect, and my content is not for everyone. Always be yourself with no misintentions. Loving yourself is not a crime, and I say that respectfully. True love is not supposed to hurt. True love is not manipulation. True love is not spell work or lust. True love is someone seeing you, respecting you, being loyal to you, being faithful to you, pouring into you in the most healthiest way. Someone not trying to have their cake and eat it too, to abuse you, to hold on 1 second. Someone understood to make mistakes, but hold on 1 second, it wasn't a repeating thing. Someone's able to fulfill shoes. Someone wasn't trying to misuse you. Someone wasn't trying to remind you what you overcame when it come to your past. Hold on 1 second, trauma and pain, because they didn't have to run game. That energy is different. Always be yourself with no misintentions. I'm Nige and no respect that my content is not for everyone. I'm far from a hater. Peace and respect, some respect, your neighbor, something about humanity, right on them, your light, go, you neighbor, neighbor, on them, your light. And when the right person walks into your life, they don't manipulate God and say, God sent you into their life. Because actions speak louder than words. Up close in person and behind closed doors, a person does not switch up when it comes to healthy love. And I say that respectfully. It was never pretending when someone loved you right the first time around. It was never pretending when someone knew how to treat you right. To show you that, hold on 1 second, I don't gotta manipulate God. You never had to tell me how to love you probably the first time around. That energy is different. Because true love was never hurting someone's intuition. Because the same way you started talking to someone in the beginning stages, just got better when it came to that next chapter. Someone being on the same page with you, fulfilling the shoes that you least expected. Someone truly keeping the real with you to mislead you with pain. And they ain't have to wear a mask to switch up on you. That ain't just different. Overcoming pain.
No, and the truth, don't be always be yourself with numberless intentions. No, for real. My content's not for everybody, and that's okay.
When God sends the right people into your life, respect's a two-way street. It's never competition. They don't gotta throw a spoke at you. They don't gang stalk you. They don't energy harvest off your energy. They don't destiny swipe with you. They don't blackmail you against you with ill intentions to create a hate train towards you. They don't try to destiny swipe with you. Respect's a two-way street. And I say that respectfully. They don't have to act like they want to be a part of your life. They don't have to do that to play you close. Because when God sends the right people into your life, respect's a two-way street. And because respect's a two-way street, it was never competition. And because it was never competition, they was able to respect you good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. Regardless, they came from poverty and pain. That ain't just different. My content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. If someone is not for you, there's no need to send spell work towards somebody. If someone is not for you, there's no need to send the evil lie. Just stay in your lane and leave innocent people alone. A person would not have something to say if you didn't have to antagonize them. If you didn't have something to do to disturb their peace. If you didn't bother them. If you didn't do something to somebody, they wouldn't have nothing to say. And when that innocent person doesn't run from he say, she say, or they don't run from their past, that energy is different when it comes to someone actually showing, taking accountability for their actions, being an adult. Regardless of their tax bracket, we all ain't the same when it comes to healthy habits.
No, have the truth, don't be. Leave innocent people the fuck alone.
I don't worship the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. People pick and choose who can curse. People pick and choose who can talk about spirituality. People pick and choose who can talk about God. People pick and choose who can talk about narcotics. People pick and choose who can talk about justice. People pick and choose who can talk about healing. People pick and choose who can talk about, you put a name in your book. It'd be the train of thought for me. My content is not for everyone. When God says right people into your life, respect's a two-way street. It's not I'll do you better than you. It's respect. With no malicious intentions. I know how to put respect on my neighbor's name with no malicious intentions, and I say respectfully, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. If you're not for me, I know how to stay in my lane. I know how to stay 6 feet apart. Thank you and no thank you. Have a good day. It's just train of thought for me. If you ain't got nothing nice, if you don't got nothing nice to say at all,
They said just don't say shit at all. And the truth, don't be. We are all not the same.
always be yourself with no malicious intentions. I'm far from a hater. I ain't have to pretend to be someone I truly wasn't. That's authentic. Today is currently August 9th, 2025, and it's currently 8:30 p.m. Have a safe year, day, evening, week, weekend, humanity worthy. God was never for sale, likes and views, or clout chasers, or fame. And I say that respectfully. When the right people walk into your life, they respect you with no malicious intentions. It's not a crime to give someone a courtesy respect at the end of the day. You acknowledge someone's blouse, you acknowledge someone's shoes, you like their gear, you like their personality, or whatever the case may be. You like the way they flow when it comes to they creativity, they art. It's not a crime to put respect on your neighbor's name. It's not, oh, I envy somebody now. I don't like them because of the fact that they have confidence, they have potential. Because someone has potential or confidence, that does not mean kick the next person down. That does not mean create a hate train. That does not mean throw a spoke at someone. That does not mean energy harvest of their energy. That does not mean project spoke towards somebody. That does not mean try to say something free will. Or project the hate crime towards them. Or because your tax bracket, you're able to cover it up. Or because of a certain community that you live in, you're able to cover certain things up and nobody's going to believe that innocent person. That's what you say, huh? How this type of stuff actually happens when it comes to gang stalking. It may not be happening in your household, but it's happening in someone's household that's not doing it for likes and views or cloud chasing or fame. My content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. No mother or father should lose, or a family member should lose a loved one because someone lacks self-control when it comes to discipline. It doesn't matter if someone had a mother or father in the household. People pick and choose who they want to bully. People pick and choose who they want to have excuses as to, you know what? I don't like you for my personal reasons at the end of the day. And this is what I want. I don't want your family to see you, or I don't want people to pour into you. I don't want people to love you. I don't want people to show you emotional support. How folks be so jealous and envy of over one person when that person didn't have to do nothing besides be their authentic self. And nowadays it's like you don't have to know somebody or not. How folks will act like they know somebody and they don't even know somebody at the end of the day, let alone themselves. Stay in your lane, and I say that respectful with your evil lie.
No, that's the truth, though. We are all not the same. I damn sure ain't got hate in my vein. I gotta go.
Always be yourself, no intentions. I do not wish the devil good day, bad day, or misunderstanding, and I say that respectfully. I worship the good God with no malicious intentions. Respect a two-way street, neighbor. Protect your energy, protecting your family. Stay out of trouble. You matter, you're worthy. You are beautiful, you are handsome, you are worthy. Never give up on yourself because someone says you don't have potential, and I say that respectfully. It's not a crime to be authentic. How folks will try to put you in competition when you was never relatable, and when it come to conversation, they couldn't even keep up with. How they got antagonized with throwing spoken attacks away, didn't matter, they tags back with a bad habit. I never signed up for someone's one-sided ass contract, and I say that respectfully. How folks try to paint you as immensely unstable, but hold on one second, let's keep it real. You had the mindset of throwing spoken attacks away with ill intentions. Hold on one second.
Doctor! In the chat, tell me, get this motherfucker away from me. I gotta go.
Always be yourself, mother's intentions. I'm Naya, Junior Love Respect, and I would never hurt myself. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding, and I say that respectfully. Loving yourself is not a crime. And when the right people walk into your life, regardless of culture, religion, sexual orientation, disability, or age, they respect you with no malicious intentions. They ain't sending you the evil law. I don't play with sport. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I damn sure don't run from he say, she say. And I say that respectfully. And I don't run from my past regardless who lied on me or not. We are not the same. Always be your authentic self, and I say that respectfully. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone regardless of who hacked my devices or my accounts or whatever the case may be. I work alone, and I always have, regardless to who, what tax bracket, what comic, what tarot reader, what actor, musician, or whatever the case may be, what community is trying to go up against me. One thing I ain't gotta do is lie. I work alone when it comes to my creativity. Regardless who's gang stalking me and telling my next move or whatever the case may be, I do not live in fear. Today is currently August 9th, 2025, and it's currently 8:34 p.m. Always be yourself, but no misintentions. I am Naya, genuine love, respect, and my content is not for everyone. I don't think they understand that part. If somebody's not for you, if something doesn't interest you, it should be no reason why you sending someone the evil eye or sending someone spell work at the end of the day. They're not for you, keep it pushing. You don't like them for your own personal reasons, why are you watching them? Why do you keep being so invested in putting a notification on to see when they're going to come up on your screen, or watching to see when they come out their household? Why are you so invested? It's a train of thought for you. Would you sit there and say somebody's mentally unstable?
I ain't the truth. Don't be something mentally wrong with you, bitch. I gotta go.
They ain't find your cure yet, but I truly hope that you find peace within. Stay in your lane and just leave innocent people alone. But your lack of self-control, maybe train of thought for me, we ain't the same, because I'm far from a hater, neighbor. Always be yourself, most intentions. I'm Nice and Respect, and I'm closing this video out. Thank you for your time.
Now, in the trade, though, always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Peace and respect to the neighbor. Stop it, boys.
I gotta go. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.